Hello, I'm Marcus Boston. Quick video today, and we're going to talk about a question that came into us. And that question directly was, my baby swallowed poop during delivery. Is this going to be a major problem? And so this question actually gets to some really important issues that can come up during labor and delivery. Now, before I get too deep, I'm going to go ahead and break down these words. Now, the person who asked us this question, they use the term poop, but the medical term for this is called meconium. Meconium in its basic sense is your baby's stool, and a baby can pass meconium either right before labor and delivery or even during labor and delivery. In some instances, it even may happen during pregnancy. So meconium is the term for this, and there's a medical condition that goes along with it when a baby actually digests or swallows the meconium, and that is meconium aspiration syndrome. Now, in some cases, a baby may swallow their meconium and the doctors may be able to get to it in time, and there may not be any long-term problems for the child. But in other cases, it can be very problematic, especially if that meconium, when it is present, let's say when the doctors break the mother's water, and the meconium is present then, and if that meconium is there and it's coupled with other things during labor and delivery, let's say on the electronic fetal heart monitor, there are some readings that are concerning. It could be late decelerations, there could be bradycardia, there could be issues with variability. If all of these things are present during labor and delivery in conjunction with meconium, there's a strong argument that there could be made that that baby may be in what we call fetal distress. And fetal distress in this context is a baby that is no longer tolerating a vaginal delivery. And when you have a child that is no longer tolerating a vaginal delivery in fetal distress for an extended amount of time, injuries to that child can occur. So that's one aspect of meconium. That second aspect of meconium that we can see is when, again, the baby digests it, the meconium gets past the cords, it gets deep into the baby's lung area. The substance, because it's sticky in nature, it can cause problems with the baby breathing. So it can be oxygen problems if the meconium gets down too far. And remember, when a baby has oxygen problems, now you can be in the realm of another serious condition, which is called HIE, or hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy. And in this context of this video today, HIE is a reduced level of blood and oxygen. There's that term again, oxygen, which can lead to a brain injury. So when we're talking about meconium, or as this person who asked us this question, a baby swallowing their poop, it can be a serious issue during labor and delivery. And doctors and nurses, they have to be very, very careful with it, especially from a medical legal standpoint. When there are issues of meconium, and like I said earlier, in conjunction with other non-reassuring readings on the electronic fetal heart monitor, then doctors and nurses have to be they have to pay very close attention to how mom is going through and how baby is going through with everything. And if there are problems and there are other treatment options, conservative treatment options that aren't working, they have to be ready to move to an emergency C-section when warranted. So I know I talked about a lot of topics in this video, but I just want to talk with you about this question that came into us and why meconium in some cases can be very, very problematic for a child. A lot of it is going to hinge on if the meconium was swallowed or were the doctors able to catch the problem in time, and whether they were able to put treatment options together for the baby. If you have more questions, if your baby is dealing with MAS and maybe your baby has suffered a brain injury and you know that this term meconium has been mentioned and you would like to speak with me further about a possible investigation as to what happened with your child, there's a telephone number down below. Go ahead and pick up the phone and call me. I talk with families all the time about these types of issues. Meconium aspiration syndrome, what we talked about today, HIE, a little bit of what we talked about today, subsequent cerebral palsy diagnosis. I talk with families all the time about these issues, and I'll be happy to listen to your baby's story. One more thing before I leave. I practice law here in the state of Maryland, so if you contact me and you're not in Maryland, just understand that if this is something that we think that we can assist you with, we have to use what we call local counsel or an attorney in your state to be able to help push the case forward. All right, that's going to be it for today's quick educational video. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorneys practicing law here in the state of Maryland at Boston Law Group, LLC. And we will see you next time. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.